President Trump won 4 more years in office last night. North Carolina, Florida, Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin are all Trump's. Even Arizona, which somehow has Biden winning, is rampant with voter fraud. Nevada, same thing. This is a decisive victory for Trump. Yet, in the wee hours of the morning, when Trump had a large margin of victory, particularly in Pennsylvania and Michigan, the Democrat leadership of the state stopped the vote counts. Why on earth would you stop counting? Because Trump is clearly winning and they need time to find more ballots. The American people have spoken and are sick and tired of the games Democrats are playing, taking for granted that Americans will just accept whatever the Democrat leadership and liberal media say is fact. The fact is that Donald Trump won a second term last night. Democrats are tossing Republican ballots, harvesting fake ballots, and delaying the results to create confusion. They want their Antifa buddies to cause chaos in American cities so that Americans stop focusing on the election and start fearing their own safety. If Antifa comes into Washington, D.C. and other Democrat-run cities around the country, it's because the Democrat Party wants to hold Americans hostage, and they'll use violence to do it. They hope if you focus on your physical safety and fear the chaos in the streets, that enough people won't pay attention to realize they miraculously found enough ballots to call the state for Biden. No way. Pennsylvania, Governor Wolf, you have had more than enough time to count your ballots, and Trump is leading with 55% of the votes in your state. Your Secretary of State needs to call it. Why aren't you counting your remaining votes? You're complicit with trying to steal this election. Governor Whitmer of Michigan, your Secretary of State needs to call your state for Trump. We all know you hate him, and none of us care. Do your job and announce that Donald Trump won Michigan. Democrats have been preaching that the results will take too long to count and that there will be a delay. There's no reason for a delay, but to delay the inevitable. Trump won. How long are conservatives going to sit back and clutch their pearls saying Democrats are cheating, but not do anything about it? Conservatives, raise your voice. If you're in a state that hasn't been announced, call your Secretary of State, call your governor. The silent majority has spoken and must continue to speak. Conservatives are, well, conservative by nature and aren't that great at fighting back against corruption. Now's the time. Do not sit back and watch the map turn your red state blue. Why on earth did Democrats stop counting? They're cheating. There's no reason to stop but for the fact they know they will lose. So they have to delay the result to try to find a solution. Finish the tally and give the American people the result. We all know Trump won. He likely won by a large majority of electoral votes. Democrats are boldly cheating because they think they have you fooled. They think you'll just accept whatever result they say. Let them know they aren't fooling anyone. If you live in an undecided state, call your Secretary of State now.